Hi guys, welcome back. Are you not be able to save big amount of money in your life, or are you a very spend theft kind of a person? Like money is coming and you are spending, spending, spending. Like you will not be able to save some great portion of wealth in your life. Why is it so? See, Vedic astrology has an answer to this problem as well, and the answers lies within your own birth chart. As I told you, there are total 12 houses in Vedic astrology, and expenses are connected to your 12th house. So there are total specific combinations that are present in your birth chart, which I'm going to cover up in this video, which are responsible for spending lot of money in your life and not be able to save a larger amount of wealth in your life. Also, please make it to the end of this video. I will provide you the very beneficial solutions as well. What are the proper remedies? By just performing that remedies, you will be able to save up some big portion of wealth or money in your life as well. See, if I talk about expenses, there are various kind of expenses. It may be expenses of expenditure in the good sense or bad sense, like you are spending or doing some kind of a investment in some kind of a property, land, share market and stock market. So that is also called as some kind of a expenditure or expenses. It means you are cutting out some portion of money and you are distributing your amount in that portion, but that will end up into some kind of a good investment, or in the future you maybe end up getting more and more returns in your life. But on the other hand, if I talk about the bad expenses, like you are always try to spend money on the like inefficient things or the things that are not very important in your life, but still you are spending, spending, spending and spending. See, in Vedic astrology there are total 12 houses, as we already know, and there are specific combinations. Let's try to cover up these combinations. See, the number one combination is whenever your first house lord it is posited in the 12th house. So first house lord it is going in the 12th house, it shows some kind of a physical expenses. It is not a monetary expenses, like you are physically losing your energy, because first house ascendant represents your physical well-being. So loss of mental energy, loss of physical energy, that is seen from that placement first in the 12th house. Also, especially if planet moon, you can check out with the planet, whichever planet is sitting in the 12th house. Like moon controls your first house and it is posited in the 12th house, it shows some kind of a loss of mental energy, like you are putting lot of mental energy in some portion, and at some point in your life you will feel completely exhausted, like I have completely exhausted my energy and now I have no mental power. The second combination is whenever your second house lord it is posited in the 12th house. Second house, it is originally the health of your savings. You know, the savings account, the kind of money which you save on the monthly basis. So whenever these kind of combination occur, at some point in their life, this person they always try to save, 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 save. But whenever due to certain circumstances, like sudden some kind of a movement come in their life, and they will spend that whole savings into that expenditure. So it become very difficult for them to save money. Also, they get completely fed up, like I'm saving even a single penny, and at some point my whole energy or whole money is getting blown up. See, second in the 12th, it is a very dangerous combination. Next combination is whenever your 11th house lord it is posited in the 12th house. 11th house represents your incoming gains, the monthly income or paycheck which you are going to receive. So whenever 11th lord is posited in the 12th house, it shows you are earning a money. Suppose you are earning a 1 lakh dollar or 1 lakh rupees per month. So out of that, your maximum portion is going towards the expenses or spending portion. Suppose you have to loans and EMIs, and you have to go for this thing, that thing, party, enjoyment, family, childbirth, and you have to spend all your money over there, and in the end you will feel completely broke. Especially check the dignity of the planet. If the dignity is very, very strong, it is not like that always that spendings are getting like exhausted. If the dignity is very strong, then there are chances like your expenses may convert into some kind of investments, and which will give you very great amount of returns in the later half of your life. Because suppose if your Jupiter that is connected with your 11th house and it is sitting in the 12th house, it is debilitated over there, and debilitation shows some kind of uneven expenses. It is a bad investment. Here the person will not be able to save money. But on the other hand, if some positive planet it is not debilitated, or it is getting in its own sign or very well posited, then it shows some kind of a very great source of investment as well. The next combination is whenever your second house lord it is posited in the sixth house, or 11th house lord that is also posited in the sixth house. Here the person maximum amount or maximum portion of their wealth that are going towards health related issues, dealing with loans, debts, enemies, or any kind of court cases as well, any kind of legal matters. I have seen a lot of businessmen, they are running a crores and billions of crores of dollars, they are running their own business. But if this kind of a connection is present over there, it means their maximum portion is going towards the sixth house activities, dealing with their enemies. In order to defeat their competition, they must have to raise their marketing budgets and such kind of things. So that placement is governed by this placement, because here the expenses are not direct expenses, here the indirect expenses. So that is the next placement. Apart from this, whenever your planet Mars it is connected with your second house, it is the house of your savings. As I told you, you save a bunch amount of money in your life. So Mars in the second house, Mars it is a very energetic kind of a planet, and Mars represents movement, continuous movement. So in the second house Mars placement, it is very difficult for you to save money. But this placement is very good if you are into a business field, because then they know how to rotate money, because here the money comes, goes, comes, goes. So that kind of a placement, especially if Mars is connected with the second house. And even it is not a negative thing. I have seen a lot of successful businessmen and entrepreneurs with these kind of a Mars placement, because Mars connection with the second house, or even sitting in the second house, you will gain greater amount of wealth and money, property through land, real estate, and such kind of things as well. And connection of Mars in the second house, it is very very necessary for order to do your own business or startup or any other kind of a thing, because here the person have to look after everything. It is not like that I am earning money and I'm saving that money. They know the value of investment. If I'm investing that portion over there, what are the amount of gains that are going to come? And that, that ruthless businessman strategy, like 100% of the profit, reinvest it. Then again grow, 100% profit, reinvest it. In that way, these kind of a businessman, they will grow in their life. The next combination is whenever planet Saturn that is connected with the second house. Saturn, whenever it is posited in the second house especially, it will delay your savings up to the age of 30 or 35. Before that, you will merely save any big amount of wealth in your life. Because Saturn, it is a natural significator of delay in your life. It tends to delay a lot of events. Second house represents your savings and wealth. It means the Saturn is delaying your savings and wealth in the second house. But after the maturity of Saturn, after 35, these people, they will excel in their life. Like, that in the old age, the persons are having very, very big and huge amount of bank balances. They are that kind of a very sugar daddies kind of a personalities. Because here with these kind of a placement, Saturn in the second house, if it is very well dignified, very well exalted in its own sign, then the Saturn is going to give you very wonderful results. Because after the age of 35, they put small portion in the saving account, and it is going to be very consistent savings. So that is going to be a very very wonderful placement. Now let's come to the solutions, or what are the remedies if you are having such kind of a placements and you are not be able to save money. How to do or how to save? See, the number one remedy that I will specially advise you if you are having such kind of a placements is try to open up a bank account in your family or friend circle name who is very close or very near to you, the person whom you can trust very easily, and give that money to that person. Like, on my behalf, you have to save that amount of money, because your planet's energy, it is not aligning in such a way. You are not saving. Every person is not meant to be save huge amount of money, because in order to create balance in the nature, some person having the habits of spending and some persons are having the habit of saving as well. So your planet energy is not permitting you to save huge amount of money, especially in the initial run. So in order to save money, please give money to any trustworthy people or any trustworthy person. On my behalf, please save my money. That is the very very beautiful remedy, and this is a practical remedy as well. But don't give your money to some person who is not very trustworthy. He may take your money away, and then you will be you may blame me. So this is a disclaimer especially. That is totally based upon you if you want to do this, but your planets are not permitting you to save that amount of money. So that is the best remedy. It is completely upon you whether you can do this thing or not. It is not like that if I'm suggesting this, but it is completely up to you. The second beautiful remedy, it is the Shri Suktam. I don't know whether if you are outside India or any foreign country or any businessman outside India or some abroad country, Shri Suktam, it is a Vedic chanting of goddess Lakshmi, and it is a very pure mantra. Especially right now, like I have also eaten some kind of a food, so please forgive me, Ma Lakshmi, because especially if you are like if you have eaten something, you don't be able to permit using this mantra because it is a very purest form. So please chant this Suktam. I will also like if you can find easily on the YouTube this thing, and you have to chant on the morning on daily basis. On daily basis, it is not like that one day you chant and next day you like. So please do this. Or if you not be able to chant, because it is not a very simple thing, because lot of Sanskrit words are involved over here. So you can just play the music in the morning and just leave in the speaker on that kind of a thing. And after listening, it will create that kind of energy around you. You know that protection, it acts as a protection around you. That you will not be able to spend your money upon certain bad things. The next remedy is, it is the Lakshmi Yantra. I hope you can easily find this thing also on the online. So that Lakshmi Yantra, keep this Yantra in your home. But especially I have seen this thing with Lakshmi Yantra, it doesn't impact much in your life. But apart from this, that two remedies that I told you, especially Shri Suktam and the remedy of saving money to some through other person. So that two remedies are going to work. So that's it guys from my side in this video. If you have any queries regarding your birth chart, please contact me at my mail ID guys. Any queries, consultations regarding investments, investment in land and property related matters especially. Also if you are a very big businessman, I'm glad to share my personal experience of some other businessmen with you as well. Because in the past 1 year I have seen a lot of businessman charts as well. And I know how to encounter and how to provide solution to business experts as well. So that's it guys. Please take care of yourself. I will meet you very soon in the next video. Bye bye and take care.